Today I'm bringing you guys a complete beginner guide in Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm talking about beginner of beginner, like potentially you didn't even download the game yet and you're wondering if you should. By the way, if that's something you're thinking of doing, my link is in the description of this video. It's gonna give you a free champion and a whole bunch of rewards. So before you do anything, use that link and you're gonna start your journey one champion stronger. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Echo and I cover Raid Shadow Legends here every single day. We go on a journey as I learn the game as a free-to-play player, and I share that journey with all of you. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through all of these buildings and all of the options inside of the game, because sometimes you don't even know what you're looking at. Now, as you can see right here, I don't even have the Altar of Souls unlocked because we're in that beginner phase too. We are learning here together. I obviously understand what it does and I can share that with you, but this is beginner to beginner, which is how I like to bring you this guide. Let's start with some of the easiest, and one of those is the market. The market is where you can buy things every day. You get rewarded for doing this as well, and as you can see, you have many different options. We can also unlock different slots that will cost at first silver and then cost you gems to unlock that slot. It will then be forever unlocked. I would recommend unlocking the silver slots, but don't dive too early into the gem slots because it's not the best use of your gems in the early game as long as you are a free-to-play player. Most of the time, there's nothing that you want to buy in here, but you do have to buy one thing every day just so that you can get the daily rewards. I would recommend grabbing yourself a green shard, and if you ever see a blue shard in here, you better pick it up because they don't come that often. And speaking of shards, that's gonna pull us into the portal. The portal is where we summon new champions. The green shards I spoke of were mystery shards, and from summoning them, I can get myself an uncommon or a rare champion. There's not too much exciting about this. Now, rare champions are cool. Uncommons, we're basically going to be utilizing them as food for upgrades. We actually unlocked a decent one here, a 2-star uncommon champion. Some good food right there. We can summon as many of these as we want, but you get rewarded every day for summoning 3 of them. So make sure you do at least 3 summons of the greens per day so you can grab your daily rewards, because that's how you get yourself free gems every day. More about that a little bit later on. But in addition to these mystery shards, we can also get ourselves ancient shards, void shards, primal shards, and sacred shards. As you can see, they all give you different abilities to get different champions. And the further down the list you go, the better your chances are at getting a legendary champion, and clicking right here will show you your odds. Odds aren't that great. Even on a sacred, you only have a 6% chance. So you want to kind of wait until there's a 2-time chance, like right now going on with these primal shards. 2 times chance of an epic, legendary, and mythical champions. Save your shards, except for the green ones, for these big events. It'll reward you more handsomely. Then we have fragment summons as well. These you gain from doing events inside of the game. So I've recently unlocked Bovos, and in doing that, I got rewarded his fragments just from doing things I do inside of the game anyway. In doing that, I got myself a champion that I use now every day. He's a strong epic that me as a free-to-play player, I really enjoy, so we got him and now we're working on building him up. Let's move on over to the gem mine. This is something that you need to unlock in the game. It's gonna give you free gems every single day, but it costs 500 gems to unlock. And then it costs 500 gems again to unlock the next level. As it is right now, I'm getting myself approximately 5 gems per day, which is not a lot, but if you're investing in the game, and if you're someone that's gonna play every day and log in every day, it's eventually gonna pay itself off, and I'm gonna be making money, or making gems. But that is not going to be where you first want to spend your gems. Your first 800 gems are actually going to be spent on masteries. Now, speaking of masteries, it's gonna bring us into our champions right here. Let me show you where you find them. Right here on the bottom of the screen, you click on champions and you will have yours. I suggest that if you are a free-to-play player, or if you're someone that wants the best start in the game, you start out with Kayle. Kayle is the best starting champion in Raid Shadow Legends. You're gonna wanna equip him with gear, you're gonna unlock his skills, and the masteries are what I was just talking about. It costs 800 gems to unlock masteries. And in doing this, it's gonna give all of these different buffs to this champion. Essentially, Kayle, he's gonna be my hard carry in the game. He's gonna carry all of my champions through everything for the first couple of months. He's the first champion that I want to get to level 60 and that I want to awaken all of their slots. He is the first champion that I want to get to level 60, which is 6 stars, and ascend all the way. More on that in a moment. Next up, we have the Guardian Ring. Not the most important building, but in this ring, you're able to always drop in a champion and have them go to the next level. It takes time, but if you don't want to grind the champion, or if you're about to go to bed for the night and you have a champion you want to see going from 25 to 26, throw them in that slot. They're gaining around 2,200 XP per hour. The first slot is free. The next one you can unlock for 300 gems, but I wouldn't recommend doing it, at least not in the early game. And it's essentially free experience for your champions. Now here we have the Forge. Inside of the Forge, you can do exactly that. You can forge or create equipment from items that you get from doing your battles in the game. I actually have not messed around with this too much. I want to make sure that I know what are the best things for me to forge before I start wasting those materials I've saved up. And you have all different set items that you can make, all with different abilities. So do your research, figure out which ones are best for the champions that you're trying to build, and then forge yourself some gear to put on your champions to make them stronger. And then we have the Tavern, and a lot goes on over here in the Tavern. So in the Tavern, this is where you can upgrade level, rank, skills, and ascend your champions. Kale is max level for 5 stars. He's at a level 50, so I can't upgrade his level. I need 5 5-star champions at level 1 to upgrade him to 6 stars. To upgrade his skills, I could go with a skill tome right here. We're gonna upgrade that skill. It's gonna give me rewards just for doing it, and it's gonna upgrade my skill Disintegrate right there. So my skills right now are fully upgraded, at least as far as they can go. Now, if we want to ascend a champion, this is going to be giving their stats overall a boost. You get these materials for ascension from grinding through the campaign, through dungeons, etc. As you can see, I need 5 of these blue globes. I only have 3, and I need 3 of these white globes, and I only have, well, I do have 14, so I have enough, but I can't actually ascend him right now. That's gonna give the pink stars on top versus the yellow, but maybe I can ascend someone. Bovos, we spoke about him earlier now, didn't we? I could ascend him. We need 7, we have 11 of these green vials, and we need 5, and we have 14 of the white. Let's ascend him. Notice he's at a 1 star. When we hit ascend, boom, we're gonna jump him up to that 2 stars, and it's essentially giving him more HP, more attack, and more defense, strengthening my champion for all elements of the game. Now, if we want to upgrade skills, we showed you how to do that. It's gonna take epic tomes to upgrade my epic champions. It's gonna take rare tomes to upgrade my rare champions. Understand? Now, if we want to go and let's say upgrade level, we have a champion right here. He's sitting at a level 4. Brand new champion, we just unlocked him, and honestly, Marksman, he's not that good. But I could upgrade his rank by taking food champions, the champions that are lower in level. So we have some of these. We'll take him, and him. Boom. It's gonna cost me some silver, and it's gonna upgrade him from rank 4 to rank 8, leveling them up. This is stuff that you can do organically through grinding through campaign, through grinding through dungeons in the game, or you can do it this way with your food. I typically do not do it with food. I will only upgrade 3 or 4 levels per day to 1 champion this way to complete my dailies. But for purpose of this video, I wanted to demonstrate that to you. So that's level. Upgrading rank. Let's see if we could do that with any champions right now as well. So upgrading rank is taking a champion from whatever stars they are to the next star level. So as you can see, we have Thrall right here. He was taken from 1 to 2. Now he's gonna be taken from 2 stars to 3. Reason why I would do this with a champion that's just food inside of the game is because I need that higher level food to upgrade rank and upgrade level of my better champions. So right here, if I want to throw him in, I'm gonna go and find 2-star champions that are only at rank 1. We're gonna go with this guy right here and this guy right there. We have 2 of them. Thrall is now a 2-star, but when we hit upgrade, he is now gonna be a level 1 3-star, and he's ready to be leveled up to level 30 to max that out. So that's how you upgrade rank. And your primary goal initially is to get enough champions to the level so you could upgrade your primary hard carry champion, which for me, and which should be for you in my opinion, is Kale. And that's how we started this whole thing out. I need 5 5-star champions at rank 1 to get him to level 60. Once we're at 60, he's golden, he's good, he's strong, and he's gonna be able to carry us pretty far, especially through the campaign. Now, the Altar of Souls for me is locked. It unlocks at level 42. I'm currently at level 35. And in here, this is how you are going to get the red stars on your champion, all the way from those pink stars that we were just discussing. This is called Awakening Champions. You can get them to 6 red stars, and that is how they are the strongest when they are all awakened. I can't wait to get there myself. And this takes us to the Great Hall, which is the final structure right now in Raid Shadow Legends. Inside of here, you're gonna be spending your medals on affinity bonuses. What are affinity bonuses? They're bonuses to your champion at whatever level they may be. If I upgrade the affinity bonus of blue, it will affect all of my blue champions. Or green, it will affect all of my green. Or red or purple. If I upgrade a blue affinity, it will not help out any of my champions but blue ones. So keep that in mind when you're spending your affinity points. So now that we went through the champions and all of the buildings, let's talk about what else we have on the screen. Top right, you got all your rewards that you're getting. They have cooldowns on them or timers on them, so you know when they're gonna be going away. I have a bunch of energy in here, which is good for 90 something days. I'm gonna save it because I don't need energy right now. We got way too much. So that's easy peasy. On the right, we have our tournaments. This shows you what tournaments are happening inside of the game. And what are tournaments? They're events you could dive into and participate in to get rewards just for participating. Like here, the Ice Golem's Peak, which is a dungeon. If I start getting these rewards, I'll get these rewards for it. And again, our goal is to always bring in the blue shards or to bring in those gems. That's how we progress our account. There are always a bunch of tournaments going on as well. Notice right here, we have 73 points. This one is for Ascending Champions, which we just did a little bit of Ascension. We can gain these rewards. And what else? Classic Arena Takedown. Looks like we're just about ready to go. We need another win or 2, and then we're gonna be able to get the victory and get these right here. As you can see, there's a day and 15 hours left on this one. More on the arena in just a minute. And of course, you have tournaments, but under it, you have different events. Very similar thing here. This is the events that are going on, seasonal events, etc. This is the New Year Deck of Fate. You get yourself these cookies, and when you get 1,000, you can flip over a card. You get rewards for flipping over cards. It's just more rewards for more things inside of the game. Then you have events that are going to be starting soon, so you can get a heads up and maybe even prepare for them. This hourglass on the side, this gives you the rewards that you get for being logged in. Because I'm playing on PC right now, and yes, they do have a PC client, I get rewards on the bottom row as well as on the top. We'll claim our 60-minute reward right there. But let's stay on the bottom. When we go here, we have the battle option, which we will go to in a minute. We had champions, which we looked at, and the index. This is where you check out all the champions. Any champions that you may have or aspire to have in the future, you could check them all out, see what they're all about, see who you have, and see who you want. There are a ton of them in here under each of the factions, so enjoy that research. As you can see from my red dots, we haven't dove too deep into there yet. Of course, you could join a clan as well. Joining a clan is going to have you getting additional rewards for participating in things inside of the clan. This is my clan, Aftershock Media. We started a brand new clan for this whole journey right here. We're already maxed out, filled with people, but there are always slots opening up. If you want to join, you could definitely try. But you got your members. It shows you everyone that's in the clan. You got your stars for what you do throughout the day. The goal is to get yourself to 3 stars. I will make a video about how to do that every day, and it's not hard. You get clan rankings, clan quests as well, the clan shop, which you could spend inside of, and the clan league. It's a little bit more advanced to do the clan stuff. I would just say find yourself a clan that's active and join it so you can get some extra rewards as you're learning the game. And you have your battle pass inside of the game as well. As you can see, well, they call it the champion pass. I've completed the top tier. That is the free tier. I paid absolutely nothing for it. I got all of these rewards for doing it. You complete challenges in the game, and then you get the rewards, which will translate over to your champion pass. If you purchase the elite pass, you get everything on the bottom tier as well. I chose not to. You may choose differently. Challenges are going to reward you for doing things you're already doing inside of the game anyway. It'll give you a red dot when you've been rewarded something, but as you can see, I've completed all these. I got myself some of these tomes to get the upgrades on as well. You could get artifacts, things for dungeons, and rewards for the arena as well. Challenges are just free passive rewards that you get from playing the game the way you normally would. And you have your daily quests, and your weekly quests, and your monthly, and your advanced. As you can see, I completed all my daily quests for the day. It takes 7 minutes every day, and I've actually been rewarded something for the weekly. And the weeklies are nice because at the end of the week, you unlock an ancient shard. And remember, you want to save those for the times where you can get double rewards or double your odds of getting something good. Sometimes you don't get something good. I've gotten snookered a few times, but we're going to claim our reward here. I got myself some XP and a little bit more energy. You see the energy went up there. I used to save these and hold them a little bit to try and be smart with my energy, but then sometimes you forget to claim them and you lose them. So make sure that you get that energy and you don't waste on it. But these are rewards that you want to make sure. Get your dailies every day. It's going to get you 10 gems a day. And it doesn't take long for you to get the gems that you need for those masteries for your first champion. Your first 800 gems are spent on those masteries. And for me, my second 500 gems, my second gem collection, I spent on the gem mine, as we talked about earlier. Some people will tell you you could ascend a second champion. I chose the gem mine. I like that idea better. We also have missions inside of the game, which is, again, more rewards that you get from doing things that you're gonna do inside of the game anyway, all with huge rewards underneath as you progress. And of course, the shop. You could claim your free mystery shard most days, and every couple of days an ancient shard's available for you too. Make sure you don't miss that. They're quite important. You're also going to get a daily offer that is absolutely free. It's basically just having them have you check into the shop so you can spend some money. I have yet to spend anything inside of the game. Not saying that I won't, but right now I haven't. But I make sure I claim my free dailies every day. That's why we call them dailies. Also, you have your triple dots over here, or triple lines. You have your daily login rewards. This is where you claim everything. I'm on my 22nd day since starting this account. I've claimed my rewards. You get energy, shards, tomes. You get a whole bunch of great things out of this. And on day 30, you get yourself High Katoon, an amazing epic champion who you will use inside of the game. So I can't wait to have her unlocked because that's gonna be a big day for me and for my team. Now we're gonna go into battle. This is where you do all the fights inside of the game. You have campaign, dungeons, faction wars, arena, clan bosses, Doom Tower, and Cursed City. Cursed City is the newest. It just dropped in the update that just happened a couple of weeks ago. It's epic, and I can't wait to play it. But it's level 52. You have to be level 52 to play the Cursed City, which makes sense because if I'm at the level that I'm at now, I won't be able to do any damage there anyways. So happy to get there. It's a fun thing on the horizon. Doom Tower as well. Level 40, we're getting close. We're gonna be able to participate in the Doom Tower. But what are you focusing on as a brand new player? The campaign. This is the most important for you every day. Campaign is simply you going through and beating enemies and going through all the stages, beating the bosses at the end. It costs energy to do it, and in the beginning, it's pretty easy, and it gets more difficult as you go, but then it gets easier again as you upgrade your champions and put better gear on them and things like that. So you get rewards for doing this, and every stage, every star that you get, you progress this bottom tier. Notice when I get 252 stars, I'm gonna unlock a Void Shard. This is very important. You're gonna get to a point where you're not gonna be able to 3-star all of these. You're gonna probably get to a point like I have over here on normal where I was only able to 1-star them, but I come back and I bang them out for 3 stars. And the way that you get 3 stars on one of these is you cannot go in with full champions. I would have to go beat this with either 1 champion or 2 champions, neither of which can die. Then I will get myself the 3 stars. So we're always kind of pushing and progressing that as well so we can get the stars to earn these rewards in the bottom tier. And check this out. We have one that we could earn right here. Boom. We just got a bunch of booze. We'll take the booze and we're making our way to that shard. But if you take a closer look, I have it on normal. Once you beat it and 3-star everything on normal, or even once you beat it on normal, then you could switch it over to harder difficulties, like hard. I've begun my journey on hard. And as you can see, I'm not 3-starring everything on hard. It's harder, which makes sense. So you're gonna be doing this, and even when you're trying to just farm up champions, if you wanna just go ahead and get good experience, this is what I do. I do battle on stage 3 on level 12. We're gonna come in right here. I'm using champions that need to be leveled. I hit start. Once you start this, the game has begun, you're already here. I go 2 times on auto. I'm gonna have no problem getting through this, but the goal here, although I defeated it already, I'm not trying to just beat it. I'm trying to get experience for my food champions. Remember, Kale is my primary focus. He's getting the upgrade. He's not gaining any experience here because he's maxed, but I need him to carry my team. Like, literally need him. He is the strongest and he will be the one to win all of these. But everyone gains experience. Check it out. We got some experience on all of these champions. Trying to get these level 2s to 20. This level 4, this 4-star, I'm trying to get to level 40. So it's all about that grind. And notice we are getting rewards. We're getting the fate cookies and we're getting tournament points just to do what we normally do inside of the game on the regular. So spend a lot of time on campaign. And then there's also dungeons. These open up at different times, like right here, Magic Keep. Check this out. This gives me those blue globes that I need to upgrade my Kale. I don't have enough. So what should I do? I should probably come in here and get a little bit of a battle on. I'm going in with Kale and I'm coming in with another one of my champions that I think is pretty strong and a nice defensive champion that I also got for free. And then we have these 3 that are all going to be food. This one costs 8 energy and we're gonna go ahead and try and pull in the win. Well, actually we are gonna pull in the win. We're trying to unlock some of those blue globes so we can ascend Kale. And we're still upgrading our food at the same time as well. Plus, if there's any rewards that we get for participating in this dungeon itself, we're actually triple dipping on what we're trying to do here. Experience for champions that we're gonna use as food, trying to get those blue globes for Kale, and trying to get points for any tournaments or events that are going on inside of the game. Now we're on our boss right here. The white is their shield. We need to deplete that shield, take them down, and then take down all the red, which is their health. Now notice, my champions are not doing much besides Kale. He's gonna be the one that is my hard carry. And your main champion, whether it be Kale or someone else that you choose, they're the one for you to focus on. Now notice we got experience on everyone. We did not get the blue globe that we needed, and there is no event currently going on inside of the game, so we got no tournament points. Faction wars are another fun part of the game. These are events that you do and you can only use a certain faction. As you can see, I can only use these champions inside of this faction war. And sometimes this can be difficult because the factions that they're choosing for you, maybe you don't have good champions. Like right here, my champions aren't the best, but I'm limited to who I could use inside of these battles. These ones cost the purple keys to use and they give you some solid rewards for doing it. Just another element of PvE, player versus environment, that the game has to offer. And of course, as you progress, you'll see that you get rewards on this bottom row as well for going further and further through your faction wars. I think you're starting to get the idea here that everything is about getting rewards to further progress your best champions. That's what this game is. Choose your best champions, unlock your best champions, and then grind them so that they can be the strongest, so you can build the strongest team with the best gear that synergizes well together. That's Raid Shadow Legends. Now we have the arena, which I absolutely love. This is the PvE inside of the game. And here, I'm gonna refresh my list, which you could do once every 15 minutes for free. I will never spend gems to refresh. We are going to battle other people. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna set up my defense. This is my defensive team. It's worth 28,000 power. Essentially, these are my 4 strongest champions. I just throw them on a defensive team. When we come into battle, I'm looking for someone that has less power than me. For the most part, that's really all you're looking for in the beginning. So as you can see here, this guy has 21,000 power. When I go to battle, I have 28,000, they have 21. Their champions are all 4-star or 3-star. I have a 5-star and 3 4s. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna spend one of our tournament coins. You get a bunch of these, so use them. And we're gonna win this battle. And it's gonna be a really easy battle to win as well. You have to win 5 of these per day to progress your dailies. Plus, it's kind of fun. And not all of them are that easy. Like right here, this guy's at 26,000. I'm at 28. He's got all 4 stars, so I should still win this one, but it's not gonna be as easy as the last battle, or at least it shouldn't be. Actually, we took down their Kale right away, so they should get some better gear on their Kale. Maybe they should watch my guide. There we go, another win right there. Now, you will not win all of these. And as you progress, it gets harder and harder. Now, you need to look out for some of these. Check this out. This guy only has 8,000 power. If we go battle, he's got a 5-star Kale. I also have a 5-star Kale. I will win this battle. But if someone has a 5-star champion, and you're rocking 4 3-star champions, and your power is 20,000 and theirs is 8,000, they very well could beat you in that battle because their 5-star is so much stronger than your 3 stars. So it's not the number of champions that you have or the overall power, but also focused and based on what the team looks like. That's something that you'll learn the hard way probably because you will forget that tip, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna keep going here, going on auto. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. You don't have to go on auto battle, but for me, it's about the maintenance of the account and building up strong teams, not the actual battles. I mean, I'm no pro. We're just playing for fun. You also could check out your battle log, which is pretty cool. I got defeat. Oh, look at this. I actually won one right here on defense. And then all my attacks, you know, we don't lose that often. And the last thing under your battle modes is clan boss. Clan bosses are a lot of fun, and I like doing these. We do them every single day, and clan bosses are part of how you get your 3 stars for the day inside of your clan. As you can see, I already did my 2 battles for the day. I used 2 golden keys, and I put 3.19 million damage on the boss. I did it on easy, and essentially this is a boss battle that you're doing against one boss for the entire clan. You're not gonna beat them yourself, but as a clan, you try and take them down. If you decide to go in on your battle, you could do quick battle where you don't even see the battle happen, you just get the results, or you could unclick that and you could actually view the battle, which could be quite lengthy at times. I like to go quick battle just to get the rewards, but for the first few times, you'll definitely wanna check it out. But it's great rewards for you, it'll help you progress your clan rewards, and your clanmates will keep happy. Everyone will be happy that you're contributing. Don't be a non-contributor. And in just doing those few arena battles, I did get my final marks needed. I'll claim my reward, get myself the 20 extra gems, and as we see, we're gaining gems, which we're gonna then put probably either towards a gem mine upgrade or maybe even more masteries, but those are legit the basics of Raid Shadow Legends. Obviously, I'm gonna be putting together more in-depth guides for the next level, but if you're new and if you just want to see what the game was about and how to make your way through, what are these structures? What are the basics of the game? That's what I wanted to cover here today. Again, if you're thinking of downloading Raid Shadow Legends, please use my link in the description because it directly supports my channel and it supports you on your journey because you get free rewards and that free champion. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my journey and all my guides in Raid Shadow Legends.